It's the Toledo Rockets and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
When you talk about teams who are building for the future, you've got to mention Vanderbilt. Stadium upgrades, a dynamic crowd. First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee has improved in the last few years. It is the smallest stadium in the SEC, but the Vanderbilt fans are getting louder and more passionate as Clark Lee continues to build a contender in Nashville. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Rockets will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Commodores' offense will come out first. We focus now on Javante Connor. He entered the portal and wound up here from TCU. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Stokes. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Toledo's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. We expect to see plenty of this guy and Corey Smith. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game. When the defense knows he's getting the ball each and every play, it still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
Past the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
On the move. There he goes. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. The Commodores are flying down the field. To the air, it's Stokes. They're all over him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Caught in the backfield, it's Mack. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Turns it upfield.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
On the direct snap, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that 1st down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Smith takes the handoff. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. Selling the fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. On the move. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Needs it here on fourth down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for the edge. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Just plowing ahead. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
What a big play, backed up in their own end. And a big thing here is you're just trying to give yourself some space to work, and what a job up front of creating some big lanes and gaps for the ball carrier to get a huge chunk of yards.
He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Rockets moving quickly to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Left side, it's Stewart. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Drops back on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Fox. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
Gets the back moving. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Still looking. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The Rockets headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Nelson. Couldn't set his feet.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Rockets! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The ride. Spins away from the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Hands it off. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Sets his feet. It's Stokes. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it in. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They'll go back to the air on second down. The throw. Right side, it's Jones. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up. Drives inside. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on third down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Lets it fly. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Finds his man on the RPO. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Stewart. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That's caught. It's Bond. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And the Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Rockets head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the tight end. Just keeps slinging it. He's got the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Toledo.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Sells the run, looking to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they can't make the play on third down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey, guys, here on the Rockets sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Uncorks it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Handoff to the lone back. They put the brakes on it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Right down the middle. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Smith. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches? I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. And I like the way they went and got the first down.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Nelson. Oh, pressure's coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Reels it in. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again.
Booster!
Snaps on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Rockets want to move quickly. Wants to throw again. Look out. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Smith. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the lone running back. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Stokes. Setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Dixon. Really nice job to get him past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on, trying to buy time. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Fires to the middle. Dangerous throw on that one.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple of completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet, it's Nelson. Out wide left, it's Smith. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Rockets want to crank the tempo. They'll run it to the right. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. The backups are on the field. They get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Tells the run, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Mack. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Trying to establish the run. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Commodores are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Long way to go on second down. Dropping back, it's Stokes. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Looking for the marker. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
Offense is stopped.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Out wide right, it's Fox. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The quick game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Rockets in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gonna look downfield again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll send the back in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Nelson. In the backfield, it's Smith. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Keeps it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.